What is going on, everybody? We are back for another beer review. ABJ podcast, Bangin Beers. This one's fun because this is one of my favorite beers ever. I drink this a lot. I've never reviewed it as on a content solo on the new channel. I think we talked about it a little bit on a previous Yuengling episode. There's some stuff that I looked up about this beer, so I'm trying to be a little better with that as well. But this is a Yuengling Brewing Company beer, the Lord Chesterfield Ale, or as us locals call it, Chetty. One of our heritage beers, Yuengling Lord Chesterfield Ale, has a much rich heritage as it does flavor and appeal. Crafted in a unique two-stage European brewing style for enhanced bitterness, it utilizes both conventional kegging, hopping, and dry hopping after fermentation to result in a dry, sharp finish. Its distinct, robust flavors is delivered from a delicate combination of sweet maltiness and a lingering herbal bitterness. It's a 5.4 ABV, 32 IBU. It is made all year round. Now, it is named after Philip Stanhope, the 4th Earl of Chesterfield, and this is Yuengling's hoppiest beer. Throughout the Yuengling brewed ales in the 1800s, Lord Chesterfield Ale was introduced in 1934 and was described as a Canadian-style ale. Although topped fermented with wooden tanks in the 1960s, Yuengling then switched to a bottom-fermenting yeast with no change in taste and character. Like the traditional lager, it usually sold in green bottles, but also in cans. It has an element of corn in its profile and very carbonated, which tends to sprout large but short-lived head when poured. As in 2007, Lord Chesterfield Ale is no longer sold in kegs. However, quarter kegs were put back in stock in 2008. So you can get this on tap locally. I don't know how far this beer reaches. I don't think very far. I think this is one of the earlier style beer, like one of the ones that's kind of exclusive to this area. It's interesting because it says brewed since 1982, but it says the Chesterfield Ale was introduced in 1934. So maybe the 1829 is just their start date of Yuengling, but this beer, I don't know if is an 1829 beer. It has went through a lot of changes. I love the can art. I did have a spoof logo of me as Chetty, as the Lord Chesterfield. I do have a glass that a local bar did give to me because I do like to collect Chesterfield merchandise. So if you have any out there, or just old Yuengling stuff that you're trying to get rid of, or you're like, who would like this? Me. I like it. I like to support our local thing. So this episode is pretty much dedicated to just this beer, Yuengling. I want to do more different style Yuengling beers. I'll kind of go through what they have. The traditional lager, A+, the light lager, Yuengling Premium, which I do like. It's kind of low-key one of my favorites, but it's not as much around. Yuengling Premium Light, Original Black and Tan, Dark Brewed Porter, which is Lily's favorite Yuengling beer, Golden Pilsner, Lord Chesterfield Ale, my favorite, Yuengling Oktoberfest, Flight, Yuengling Bock, actually, Bock is Lily's favorite. No longer produced, a summer wheat, an IPL, bring back the IPL, Old German, half and half. Now sorry, I have beer burps already and I haven't even started drinking. The cool thing about this too is that Yuengling does do this Eagle series where you can go in and get different styles of Yuengling beers with like limited runs at the brewery. The tour is absolutely free. We talked about it on the podcast before. We've done one of the Eagle series and the new, the reintroduced Bongo Fizz, which used to be Raging Eagle, but they changed the recipe. It's a lot better now. But let's get right into this one. Lord Chesterfield Ale. I have 3 beers to do tonight, and 2 of them one of them's a big can. But check that out in a future episode. That's coming. We'll talk about it in a moment. Oh, I love this so much. It definitely has that dank, how can I describe it? Like, it's like skunky almost. I don't know if I'm saying that properly. I'm not a beer expert. I'm just a dude who drinks beers essentially. But yeah, it has a unique taste. I really like it. It's hoppy, but it's not overbearing hoppy to me. It's not like drinking an IPA, but definitely drinking an ale. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I want to educate myself more on beer. Actually, I don't know if she'll get on camera, but Lily kind of had beer school today, so she started bartending. Actually, I'll talk about that in the next episode, so hold on to that thought. But Yuengling Chesterfield Ale, let's pull it up here on Untappd and see what we got. I wonder if I just put Chetty. If you type in Chetty, it pops up. That's amazing. So it's a 5.4 ABV. I have checked this in 21 times, but I've drank it way more than that. I'm trying to get better at checking in all of my beers, even if I've had it multiple times. 64 friends have checked it in, give it a 3.42. Everyone, 228K check-ins, give it a 319. Bob G is one of the highlights. Doing the Lord's work for a lunch today. Always great to find this on tap. Haven't been here since before I started using Untappd, so that was a review. Yeah, I love it. Some places you can get it. The Port Bar and Grill has it on tap. The Yuengling Brewery, the Yuengling Brewing Tasting Room. But yeah, this is definitely a go-to for me. When I check, every time I score this, I give this a 4.75, which it's one of my favorite beers. So I really enjoy drinking it. I did not give it the 5 though. But the extra hop version that they made, the Eagle Series, I think I gave that a 5. If I didn't, I should have. But yeah, this is a great beer. If you are in the Pottsville area and you've never tried this one for Yuengling, go out and seek it out. I really like it. That's fun. Tap House always has it. If you want to do a legit black and tan, where it's half and half Yuengling Premium, I think they do, and half Porter, replace the premium with Chetty, and that's how Black and Tan was originally supposed to be done. It's a different tasting beer. I enjoy it more. Another one I used to do is I used to take the Hershey Porter and mix it with Chesterfield, and I called it the Lord's Kiss. That was a fantastic beer as well. But yeah, one of my favorite beers of all time. It is my favorite Yuengling beer, and I like a lot of their beers. I know they get a little hate in the beer community, but I'm a Yuengling guy, man. It's a hometown beer. I get excited when I see people drinking it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, oh, that's made right by me. And there are 2 breweries that really do that for me. 3. Yuengling is a big one for me. Trogs is another one. I really support Trogs a lot. And the last one is Pilgrim. And that's kind of cool because they're the smaller version. They're the other brewery in Pottsville who's really grinding, trying to make a name for themselves. And that's going to be the next 2 episodes. I'll be doing the Pottsville Pilsner and the Cero Miedo. Hope I said that right. The No Fear Lager, which is a Mexican-style lager with pineapple. They'll be the next 2 episodes. Every Sunday, we're dropping with new content at midnight. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, and tell me, comment below, what's your favorite Yuengling beer and what's your favorite beer you're drinking. Cheers, everybody. We'll see you next time.